Welcome back everyone, I am Shoptaporni from BioLife. Hope all of you are doing very well. So as you all know, we are practicing the ABTA test paper for class 12 semester 3 and we have already completed all the question sets for biology given in Bengali version. Okay, and some of you have commented to solve all the questions of biological science presented in English version. Okay. So in today's video, we are going to take that request and we are going to solve page number 71 from the English version. Okay, so without further delay, let's begin. See. The first question asks, which of the following is a post-fertilization in flowering plants? Pollen tube formation, gamete formation, embryogenesis or pollination? The correct answer would be embryogenesis. Okay. Then, in double fertilization of angiosperm, one sperm fuses with the egg to form a zygote, while the other sperm fuses with what? It fuses with two polar nuclei to form the triploid endosperm. Okay, so correct answer is option C. Then, the male gametophyte in angiosperm is represented by what? It is represented by pollen grain. Okay. Next, which part of the ovule develops into seed coat? The integument of ovule develops into seed coat. Next question, the fusion of one male gamete with the egg and other male gamete with two polar nuclei in angiosperm is known as double fertilization. Okay, whereas the second part, the fusion of two polar nuclei with angiosperm is known as triple fusion, and the two fertilization together known as double fertilization. Okay, next question, what is the primary site of fertilization in human female? It is the ampulla of fallopian tube. Okay, so correct answer is option C. Next, the hormone responsible for the maintenance of pregnancy is progesterone. Okay, so correct answer option A. Then spermatogenesis occurs in the, obviously it occurs in the testis. Okay. Then, which of the following is a burial method of contraception? It would be your condoms. Okay. Next, the first successful test tube baby was born using IVF. Turner syndrome occurs due to absence of one X chromosome in female. Okay, so XO would be your genotype. 44A plus XO. Which of the following is a sex-linked recessive disorder? C. Hemophilia is a sex-linked recessive disorder. Okay. Whereas sickle cell anemia and phenylketonuria, these two are autosomal recessive disorder. Okay. Now, your question is, you have to comment below that, what is another sex-linked recessive disorder? Okay. Name another sex-linked recessive disorder. Next question, a couple has a son with blood group O. Okay. If the mother's blood group is A, so the son's blood group is O, so it would have both O alleles, IO alleles. Okay. This allele or small I allele, whatever. Now, mother's blood group is A. Okay, that means obviously mother has one IA allele and another IO allele. From this IO allele would be inherited by the son. Okay. Now, what would be your the father's blood group? Okay. See, father's the options are A or ABC. AB could not be, because AB could not give IO another IO allele. Okay. So here the answer could be either option B or option C. Okay, either A or O. If it is A, then father would have one IO allele, another IA allele, and if it is O, then both the alleles would be IO allele. Okay, and if it is B, then one would be IB allele, another would be IO allele, and if it is O, both would be IO allele. So from these or these, okay, the son could get one IO allele. Okay, so here B or C both could be the correct answer. Now, if a pure tall pea plant, that is capital T is crossed with pure dwarf pea plant, that means capital T is crossed with small t, then in F1 generation, the phenotype would be, what would be your phenotype? All would be capital T, that means heterozygous tall. Okay, that means phenotype would be all tall. Okay, option A. Next, which of the following represents a homozygous condition? See, this one, capital B is a homozygous condition. Next question, which type of RNA carries amino acid to ribosome during protein synthesis? It would be transfer RNA or tRNA. The enzyme responsible for DNA replication is obviously DNA polymerase. The anticodon 3' UGC 5' will pair with what codon on mRNA? Obviously, it will pair with 5' A, C, G. Okay, 3. This codon on mRNA. So, correct answer would be your option A. Next, which of the following base describes an operon? See, among the 4 options, you could take the option B, a group of genes regulated together. Okay. Next, the process by which DNA is copied into RNA is known as obviously transcription. Which of the following statements support the theory of common ancestry in evolution? All organisms have identical DNA sequence, similar embryonic development in different species, the presence of analogous structure, or genetic mutation being absent in evolution. Here, the correct answer would be your option B, similar embryonic development in different species. Okay. Coming to the next question, a population in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium will not show genetic drift, large population size, random mating, or absence of mutation. See, a population in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium will not show any kind of genetic drift. Okay, so correct answer would be your option A. Next, the endosymbiotic theory explains the origin of what? It explains the origin of mitochondria and chloroplast. Next, which type of natural selection favors individuals with extreme trait? Okay, in case of directional selection, we can see the individuals with extreme traits are favored. Okay. Next, the primitive Earth atmosphere was obviously reducing in nature. Okay. Next, Which evolutionary concept explains the development of similar traits in unrelated species due to similar environmental pressure? Okay, so it gives the example of analogous organ, which is a result of convergent evolution. So correct answer would be your option B, convergent evolution. The structure formed after the modular stage in human embryonic development is obviously your blastula. A part of mutation in gene sequence may result in change in a single nucleotide, that is SNP. Okay, single nucleotide polymorphism. The lac operon in E. coli is activated when obviously lactose is present. Which of the following reproductive technologies involve implanting a fertilized zygote into the fallopian tube? Obviously, it would be zygote intrafallopian transfer, that is ZIFT. Okay. Which of the following cells are primarily responsible for the production of steroid hormone in testis and ovary? So, see, in testis, from Leydig cell, testosterone is produced, and in ovary, from granulosa cell, estrogen is produced. So, correct answer would be your option B, Leydig cell and granulosa cell. Which genetic disorder is caused by an extra copy of chromosome 21? Okay, 3 copies of chromosome 21 results in Down syndrome. Next, the function of histone in DNA packaging is to supercoil the DNA. Okay, supercoiling of DNA. What is the significance of crossing over during meiosis? Obviously, due to crossing over, genetic variation arises. So, correct answer is option B. The father of genetics, who is the father of genetics? Obviously, Gregor Johann Mendel. Okay, so this is all about the question set from page number 71, and in my next video, we will solve another set from this English version of biology. Okay, if you find this video useful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thanks for watching and happy learning.